time machine. A touch of absurdity there. Nice. Is this some kind of joke?
Good things can still happen.
What's wrong with you? You mean someone stole your badge?
I'm not a real police officer. You are.
What the What are you doing?
If you could only find your gun.
Disco Elysium. The final cut.
Siemanko, ja jestem Geeks, a to jest kolejny, no i niestety już ostatni odcinek z gry Disco Elysium. W poprzednim odcinku wróciliśmy sobie z wyspy, na której zostawiliśmy mordercę, no i spotkaliśmy 3 gości z naszego komisariatu, którym zdajemy właśnie raport z naszych poczynań. No i poza tym, że rozwiązaliśmy sprawę, mamy powiedzieć, czego jeszcze nam się udało dokonać. Lecimy. Punkt pierwszy. Ponadto otworzyłem klub nocny i fabrykę narkotyków w kościele. Użyłem wcześniej tej opcji, więc zrobię to raz jeszcze.
Actually, you didn't.
Jak to?
I told them a police raid will sweep the church in 2 days, which by the way, it will. If they have any brains, they won't be producing in there.
W sumie z tego co pamiętam, to Harry pozwolił im tylko na otworzenie klubu nocnego, a nie na handel dragami. Dobra, zaraz. Kiedy to zrobiłeś?
When you were out.
Czemu?
Because I'm a police detective, and manufacturing drugs is illegal.
Dobra, dobra.
Wait, you tried to set up a drug lab?
No, he just let some youth set up a club in the church. They thought they could produce in there.
No właśnie.
They won't. The building was abandoned. It was an okay idea. Better than having them out on the ice.
He's really softening it up there.
No i dobrze. Co więcej, straszyk to samica, trzciny to jej gniazdo.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
W swoim gnieździe straszyk miał różne przedmioty. Hełm, lunetę i paszport.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
Mimo wszystko myślę, że to była samica.
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it. It must be robust if it can move a whole helmet with its limbs.
Czekajcie, skończy mi się pyrcholidon. Sobie użyję. Dobra. Powiem, myślę, że rozmnaża się przez partenogenezę.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
Z obserwacji.
Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
That makes sense. Yes.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
In his mind, he's already planning a nature reserve and knows a good guy for that.
Nieźle. Myślę, że wydziela związek chemiczny jeszcze bardziej upodobniający go do trzcin.
Yes. That would be a chiromone. A pheromone that's seemingly beneficial to the host. It usually stimulates the affected nervous system. Not a human's, of course, but perhaps a predator's?
W ogóle zobaczcie, ile ten gość wie, co? Ten cały trant. Sprawca wydawał się w jakiś sposób odurzony, jak narkoman. To tylko przeczucie, ale...
There are species of bees that under the influence of chiromones take wasp larvae to their hives. Ants do the same with aphids thinking they're... Do you think this is how it stayed hidden?
Może?
Nothing is off the table. But I want to stress this. The find does not have to be connected to the case. The case is 100% prosecutable, without any chiromons.
Of course, Lieutenant. Of course. We should treat the case and the phasmid as completely separate from each other. People are not going to...
Kręci głową.
They're not going to go for this speculation in the constabulary.
Dobra. Ostatnie. Stworzenie miało żuwaczki wyglądające jak włosy i od wewnętrznej strony było całe białe.
Yes, but also red-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
Jak się podniecił, co?
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Without it,
Kręci głową.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still. Quit while you're ahead? Or no?
W ogóle chciałem wam przypomnieć, że jak mówiłem w poprzednim odcinku, niestety przez błąd programu nagrywam ten odcinek ostatni raz jeszcze, także wybaczcie mi, jeżeli nie będę za bardzo żywiołowo tutaj reagować. Kolejna opcja. Znaleźliśmy wiarygodny motyw mordercy Lilianowicza Drossa.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Rewolucjonistyczny matronim?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead.
Czyli tak jak na przykład u ruskich, tylko że od imienia matki, tak? A nie od ojca.
This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
No tak.
thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Zabił najemnika w akcie zazdrości.
Jealousy. I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
Pełen pakiet. Mamy pełen pakiet, moi drodzy.
It's a clean win.
It's way more than that.
To o wiele więcej idealny mechanizm maskowania się, jak u straszyka.
Perfect vaulting mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it.
Ups.
Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
Okej. Było też ciało na promenadzie. Zaginiona osoba, którą znalazłem.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
Skąd wiedzieliście, że go znalazłem?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Okej.
Still, good work with the missing person, detective.
Dziękuję.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
Powiem jeszcze, zgłębiłem też tajemnicę zgubionej strefy handlowej.
I don't know what a dumb commercial area is.
Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10, budynek handlowy, w którym wszystkie firmy zbankrutowały. Przyjrzałem się tej sprawie.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
There was a possible witness in there, and it was close to the crime scene. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper. It was okay.
Bardzo mi się podoba, jak Kim broni Harry'ego, co? Chociaż pewnie jak miałbym z nim bardzo złe stosunki, to cała ta rozmowa wyglądałaby inaczej.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
Dodged the bullet there. For a moment it seemed like you were just wasting time.
Powiem jeszcze, skonfiskowałem narkotyki ojcu Kuna.
Who's Kuno?
You don't want to know.
O tak.
You're right, Litno. I don't. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. It's alright. I'm in. At this point, anything is but the drink.
Dobra. I ostatnia opcja. To jak? Chcecie tego wymiatacza z powrotem? Wskaż siebie.
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
Wzrusza ramionami.
So I have to. Jude,
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Stwierdza ze skinieniem głowy.
But he's been drinking, she thinks. This is exactly how he gets out of this every time. It's bad for him, but...
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Chodźmy.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Właśnie, teraz się otwiera cała nowa opcja, za pomocą której możemy dowiedzieć się czegoś o przeszłości Harry'ego. To będzie naprawdę ciekawe. Chwila, zanim pójdziemy, chciałbym zadać kilka pytań o to, kim jestem.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Kim ja jestem?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
Co?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Ale wcześniej?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
To by wiele wyjaśniało.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the shot put, your inexplicable facial hair.
Zagadkowy zarost. Czy oni sugerują, że każdy nauczyciel WF-u ma jakiś dziwny zarost? Ale zobaczcie, jak to wszystko ładnie się składa, posłuchajcie. Jeszcze powiem, kolekcję ubrań sportowych Faln, którą zgromadziłem.
The fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and how you're able to perform a 360-degree spin kick too.
The
Dokładnie.
incredible stamina output. Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy.
Dokładnie.
God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
Kiedy to było? Kiedy byłem nauczycielem WF-u?
In your 20s or late 20s, you've really let yourself go since then.
Taksuje cię wzrokiem. W Coron, mówisz? Uczyłem tam wychowania fizycznego?
Yes, you taught gym in Cool. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
Niezła akcja, co?
The smell of sweat and glue. The worn floorboards.
High school. Harry, your goings on with Kuno, Andre, Assel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
Patrzcie, jak to się pięknie wszystko składa.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Czemu więc dołączyłem do moru?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
W ogóle tak się zastanawiam, czy ta przeszłość Harry'ego jest dopasowywana do tego, jaki build postaci stworzyłem, jakich dokonywałem wyborów i jak rozwijałem postać? Jestem bardzo ciekawy, czy jakbym stworzył na przykład takiego bardziej typowego detektywa, myśliciela, to czy jego background historyczny byłby inny? To ciekawe, co?
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
W zasadzie możecie odpowiedzieć mi w komentarzach, jeżeli graliście już w tę grę, czy za każdym razem wychodzi na to, że on rzeczywiście był tym nauczycielem. Dobrze, już rozumiem.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Jaki podjarany, nie? Czemu jestem taki?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Nazywała się Dora du Bois?
Du Bois? It was Dora Engelund, I think. You've said her name, but you weren't married. You were engaged.
Zaraz. Dora Ingerlund?
Something like that. Half Vasan.
A więc nie byliśmy nawet małżeństwem.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
Kiedy to było?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
To właśnie. 6 lat?
Yeah, or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora Engelund really tore you a new one. A big one.
Jaka ona była?
Incredibly bangable.
Bangable. Nieźle. No tak.
Extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Nieźle.
Heartbreak, Welkin. Pain, Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
Stwierdza, odwracając się w kierunku morza. Czekajcie, fajeczki się skończyły.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Dobra, kolejne pytanie. 41. komisariat. Jak tam jest?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? With the bad guys. No one likes us.
Komisariat krwawych mordów. Nieźle to brzmi, co?
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed, and everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torsona i McLeana?
Mac the Torso Torson and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
They are damn iconic though, Torson and McLean.
Rozumiem, że to legendarna para partnerów.
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage.
No bez przesady. A skrzydło C to...
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
Okej.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser, although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
Okej, to ciekawe. Chcę, żeby go postrzegano jako... przegrywa? Dziwne. A Price to...
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
Nieźle, co?
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Syn jednego z założycieli Moru. Grubo.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, police captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Czy nie braliśmy przypadkiem ostatnio udziału w strzelaninie w kościele? Wskaż kościół.
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
Co się stało? Czemu musieliśmy tam pójść?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
Okej.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discussed on this coast. Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
No dobra. A więc pracuje na komisariacie krwawych mordów?
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Aż ten Kim jest miły, co? Jeszcze powiem straszyk. Muszę jak najszybciej powiedzieć o nim Lenie.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
Kryptozoolożka. Mieszka w Jamrock na Tabernacle Road. To ona powiedziała mi o tym straszyku.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Stwierdza spoglądając na Wicomera.
Fine, if we're gonna drop you off anyway.
Ja myślę, że Lena się naprawdę ucieszy z tej wiadomości. Wiesz, ona i ten jej facet szukali tego naprawdę długo. Tych kryptyd.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part.
W sumie tak.
They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
She is going to be over the moon. Watch out or she'll faint.
Dobra, i teraz pokażę wam naprawdę fajną opcję. Poruczniku Kitsuragi, co zamierzasz teraz zrobić?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
O czym?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revershoal.
Stawia kołnierz swojej kurtki i rozgląda się wokoło. Blask zimnego wiosennego słońca odbija się w szkłach jego okularów.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by, carried by the wind.
Uwielbiam te dreszcze.
It says, tensions rise in Terminal YC in light of the débardeurs strike in Terminal B, among representatives of every industry in Coal City. You read Le Retour.
Dyryty? Zaraz, chodzi ci o powrót?
Perhaps. There are people who say the zone of control will not hold up long. They are not on the radio yet, but there are parties out there.
Nieźle.
Yes. I hear worries from systems analysts in Vespa and Messina. International risk departments in Pangs. People like that.
Czyli widzicie, coś rzeczywiście nadchodzi i Revachol być może będzie próbować oderwać się od strefy kontroli spod wpływu tej koalicji. To będzie ciekawe. W ogóle ma być druga część tej gry, chociaż na razie są różne perturbacje takie tam prawne. Ale dobra, to może kiedy indziej.
We've been hearing whispers in Jamrock too, ever since fall. I agree that something is happening. People are tense. I hear a fan spinning. Fast. Something is about to hit it.
Dobra. Chciałbyś to zrobić na 41. komisariacie? To jest pytanie do Kima.
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
Nie, chodzi mi o prowadzenie śledztw. Przenieś się do 41. komisariatu.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit him. I'm crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence. This truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
O, ale wszyscy są dla siebie mili nagle.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
Stwierdza porucznik bardzo poważnym tonem.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
Ona to wie, jak zachęcić Kima, nie? Papierkowa robota. On pewnie to kocha.
I do like the sound of that.
Stwierdza, odwzajemniając uśmiech.
He's really considering it.
I w tym momencie tutaj wpada achievement za to, że zwerbowaliśmy właśnie Kima. Także mega opcja. No dobra, jestem gotowy. Zakończ.
Good.
Stwierdza, spoglądając na ciebie, a następnie na Vicomera.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the evening sky, the great district turns on its lights. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls inside. Fire traps as far as the eye can see, from Main Street to Precinct 41 atop the motorway, to Boogie Street forking into the dark horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
No kurde. To jest szczególnie niepokojące, co? Że jakiś gość wsuwa kwadratowy nabój do komory. Nadszedł czas. Czy to będzie bunt? Wojna? Zobaczymy.
Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Hiddleston? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course.
Of course.
Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minot? Of course.
Nice. Czyli widzicie, Harry'ego naprawdę doceniają na tym komisariacie.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
I zobaczcie, przycisk zakończ jest teraz biały. No to kończymy. Zobaczcie, Kim zrekrutowany. O, jeszcze mu pomógł iść. Ledwo idzie, ale dopiął swego. Nieźle. Jestem naprawdę mega dumny z niego. Wow. Mam dreszcze po raz drugi. O, końcóweczka. Naprawdę wspaniała gra. Cudowna. Tak jak napisałem w tytule pierwszego odcinka, to jest najlepsze RPG, w jakie grałem w życiu. A uwierzcie mi, że grałem w naprawdę wiele gier. Cudowna historia, niesamowicie wykreowany świat. Po prostu coś niesamowitego. Jeżeli nie graliście, zagrajcie koniecznie. Chcę wam też podziękować za wszelkie komentarze, lajki, no i to, że po prostu byliście ze mną i razem współdzieliliście ze mną tę wspaniałą przygodę z Disco Elysium. Ja będę się z wami powoli żegnać. Przypominam tylko, że w tym tygodniu w czwartek pojawi się nowa seria na kanale. Będzie to God of War Ragnarok. Także będzie ciekawie. No i co? Standardowo żegnam się z wami, życząc wam wszystkiego dobrego. Cześć!